All right. Mynuts, you still with me?
Yes, yes
Okay.
I am.
All right. So the other side, did you see what they happened to finish up with the Lions? I know that they had started out with the offensive tri-lane, the Aluna, the Meraxis, and the Andromeda.
What was left in the pools was Master Forms, Hammerstorm, and Pharaoh, right? I actually don't know what they picked. I'm sorry.
Yeah, I don't know either. Master of Arms, Pharaoh, Hammerstorm, and there was one other one.
No, Bubbles was picked by both, so there was only 3 years left.
Oh, okay. Well, we're gonna get into it right now.
Yeah, we'll see soon enough. Unless someone leaves during the countdown, that is stupid pups.
Stupid pubs indeed. So let's go ahead and bring this window back
Pharaoh.
up. Pharaoh, Wretched Hack. Yeah, Wretched Hack. Okay.
So they're probably gonna do an offensive tri-lane then with Meraxis, Aluna, and Andromeda.
That would certainly make a lot of sense. Alright guys, it's looking like the stream is settled down. I literally have no clue what's going on with my internet. I think I'm going to have to schedule an ISP technician visit during the rain. So I'm going to have to predict the rain. I'm going to have to get in touch with my weatherman friend. And they'll get it figured out. So yeah, what do you think about the Lions team? They're not running the jungler once again. Going to go with that offensive tri-lane. Very aggressive lineup.
This seems like the lineup they're comfortable with, and it's been working out for them. They almost beat Complexity with their lineup, so we'll see. I personally think the jungle metagame is stronger overall, but
yeah,
if you as a team feel more comfortable with a lineup like this, then you should probably run it.
Okay. On the other side of things, we do have Swindlemelons. He's going to be on the bubbles, possibly doing his suicide thing. Right now, it's not looking like it's going to be a suicide thing. Once again, maybe an aggressive pseudo tri-lane. Monkey King soloing. No, come on.
No, they're dual-laning mid, it looks like.
Magnus is going to solo top?
Yeah.
Okay. What do you think about that? That's not something I've seen very frequently at all.
Can you remove the banners from the stream, by the way, or the logos? They're still up.
Sorry. Let's go ahead and get that fixed up.
Magnus is a really strong solo hero, especially against melee, because the volcanic touch does a lot of damage if you manage to get some last hits in.
Yeah, against that Pharaoh, so that it should be working out pretty well.
Yeah, I think it's Magnus might be really good against that keeper suicide and stuff like that. Oh, I completely missed that.
Oh, great! I was updating the banners, so I have literally no clue what just happened there. Swindlemelons died somehow in the bottom lane as 4 players.
Seems upset with this as well. How does that work? Typing in all chat. Yeah, Lions actually placed a ward down there, which is kind of awkward when you're laning as offensive tri-lane, but it worked out for them and they got a kill from it. I'd personally rather have vision on the upper half of the map, so to say, when tri-laning the long lane.
Yeah. And they're not going to tri-lane the long lane anymore. Looks like they've rotated it. Excuse me, they're I'm so sorry. They are tri-laning the long lane now.
Yes, exactly.
Whenever my internet goes out, I just get so flustered by trying to make sure that it's fixed, and I get distracted by everything else. But Aluna, Andromeda, and Meraxis all going to be hanging out up here. So Skyzo, they're going to need to get something changed up, because Skyzo's going to get nothing up here, right?
I don't know if that's a super bad thing, though. If he gets a couple of levels, he'll be effective in teamfights anyway.
Really?
Yeah, they will change it up.
They're going to try to, as Glacius and Parasite are going to come up.
Luna's in big trouble.
Yeah,
Luna's
in some dead trouble. Lava Surge comes out. Minotaur stun to follow up. Auto attacks being pounded in. Comet stun comes out. Luna is going to drop, but will Magnus drop? Krebson is there. The Quake is not leveled because he's level 1. I was wondering what the heck he was doing. They're going to try to kill the Andromeda, actually. Comet Stun will be applied onto Parasite, but no follow-up. If Krebson was level 2, that would have been a kill on Magnus for sure. I was wondering why he wasn't using it, but he's only level 1.
Yeah, and come back to the warding. Like, if they had a warded offensively for the tri lane, that would never have happened. But instead they have the ward on the bottom rune, which did land them the first blood, but now caused them to lose the tri lane. That was a really big kill for Smallmelon's team.
Yeah. Middle lane, Monkey King trying to get his bottle chugged. He does have that haunt applied onto him still, so that did fall off. Now Noob G's Tempest, how is that? Or excuse me, not Tempest, Monkey King. How is that? I don't know that I've seen him play too often.
I've only seen him play it in TMM, and I have not been impressed. So,
all right.
I'm not sure what he told Swindlemelons to get him to pick that hero for him, but
I watched FYKU. They're a new team in Diamond. Their player Peewee, I call him Peewee, PEWE asterisk.
Yeah, I know what it is. He's a known Monkey King picker in the European scene.
He is a very good Monkey King. Very, very good Monkey King. So I'm looking forward to casting him in the Diamond division. He's has moved up there with FYKU, along with Call It Karma. Wretched Hag gets initiated on here in the middle lane. Noob G not quite able to combo her down, though. But yeah, the teams that have moved on, there's Shit Happens. There is Call It Karma, FYKU, and one other team. Do you happen to know it?
Nope. Sorry, there is one American team left, I guess. I'm actually not sure.
Yeah, I can't remember right now. But some strong teams for sure that are moving up there. Pencils and Vitriolic, of course, did drop down to gold. So we're not going to be seeing them in those Diamond Division games any longer.
We'll probably see them next cycle, though, don't you think?
I think it's a possibility as a Lava Surge comes out here up top. The Mana Burn comes in from the Parasite minion. They're going to try to turn it around onto Sender. Glacius was in some trouble, but now the Ice Imprisonment coming out, and they're going to turn it around onto Andromeda. Seal Kid in trouble as the Lava Surge comes out, auto attacks to finish him off. Sender makes sure to steal that kill. Kill secured.
Yeah, this is really bad for Alliance. If you commit 3 heroes to one lane, you have to make sure you win it.
Yeah,
this is a really awkward situation. You're probably gonna have to swap up their lanes right now.
Sender has actually moved down to the bottom lane now, so he's going to be hanging out with Pharaoh. Bubbles on his team, of course, being initiated on, trying to do a little bit of baiting, perhaps, as Swinbon wants him to get. Swinbon wants to be gone on by the Pharaoh, so they can try to turn this around, and he might get his wish. No. Super KGE playing very, very passive right now.
Oh, here we go. All the way around. Nope.
Sender still doing some hiding. Shell Surf comes out, cuts down the tree on Glacius. Now they're going to get in there and try to make it happen. Ice Imprisonment comes out. Song of the Sea and the auto attacks. Going to try to turn it around onto Bubbles. Will he be able to? One more? No.
That would have been huge.
That would have been huge. Super KGE not quite able to, and Swindle living life on the edge. Monkey King being played by Noob G continues to get his farm here in the middle lane. 283 gold per minute, and this is a hero that you really do need to get kind of big on in the early game. Consistently get involved in those kills and make your impact felt in the mid game. Because unless you get really, really big, you really can't carry too hard into that late game. Mynuts, did I lose you?
No, I'm still here. I'm sorry.
Sorry.
Why were we talking about Monkey King?
Yeah.
Yeah. Well, the hero scales really well with minus armor, but that's about it.
Hag taking a little bit of pressure here from the Skeleton King. Z-Freak in there getting work done. Z-Freak 1-0 and 2. Looking good. Doing a good job of roaming so far. Picks up that his Ghost Marchers now. So going to increase his mobility further. Hopefully to get some more ganks going on. Magnus is kind of doing his semi-solo thing up top. Glacius had been doing some roaming into the bottom lane, and Parasite doing roaming as well. But Skyzo doing a great job of still getting those levels. He is level 6 now.
Yeah, Skyzo has way more farm than he should have in the position he's in.
Yeah, SG looking good for sure. A 2,000 gold lead, 2,000 experience lead. Now for them at only 7 minutes into the game, you can see how far back Meraxis is playing right now. They have the Ward of Sight over there to spot for the Parasite ganks, but they're having to back up all the way to their tower as bottom lane. Bubbles might be in a little bit of trouble. No, they're not quite able to, and unfortunately Hanskin does miss the power throw as well, and Aluna might be even the one in trouble now. As Bubbles is trying to get onto her, but Pharaoh comes in and they will have to turn this one around.
Oh, he might be in trouble here. He has to use Shadow Surf to get away.
Top lane, there are some people assuredly in trouble, as actually Skyzo is going to be the one taking a fall here. He does go down. Seal Kid does die. And then bottom lane, Pharaoh does get the kill onto Bubbles. Couple nice kills for Lions coming out there.
Yeah, that was really well played in bottom lane by Super KG. He's waiting with the hook until Swindle uses Shell Surf.
Yeah, and Swindle, you said he did use his Shell Surf. I had been looking back up to the top lane. I didn't see that it was on cooldown.
Yeah, he eventually had to use his Shell Surf to try to get away, and then he just got ultimated by the Pharaoh.
All right, well, nice job, and that reduces the golden experience lead down to the much more manageable 1,000 range than up in the 2,500s.
There's a gank going on bot, by the way.
Oh! I was looking at two other different lanes. Magnus and Bubbles do team up to get the kill onto Pharaoh. You want to recap what happened there?
Magnus just keep it in, and Pharaoh couldn't run away from the kelp field.
Monkey King in some trouble here middle lane as well. Power throw is going to come out. The haunt has been applied. Magnus is going to try to turn it around. Lava Surge onto Wretched Hag. The Wanjin Slam does go out. Second one does not hit though, and Hag will be able to back on up. Gets potioned up as well. And no additional kills going to be happening in the middle lane. But SG does a nice job of returning fire in that bottom lane. Swindlemon's able to get involvement in another kill down there. Maybe avenge himself just a little bit from his death just a minute ago.
Yeah, I really don't agree with the decision of leaving Meraxis free-farming top, because that's definitely a way Lions can come back into this game if Meraxis gets early PK. Because their early game team fights are really strong.
Yeah, Krebson playing Meraxis is a hero player combination that I think that Lions is very, very comfortable with, as he did go up to 400 gold per minute like 20 minutes into the game in one of the games against Complexity last weekend. He was just farming the long lane the entire time, completely unobstructed, and got gigantic. So if they allow that Meraxis to once again, SG could be in some trouble, just like Cole was last weekend.
Neither of the teams really have any really strong late game potential. I would almost argue that Hag is stronger than Monkey King in the late game, so I think Legion's doing pretty good right now, better than I thought they would a couple of minutes ago.
Yeah,
they're actually cutting a path in the top lane for Andromeda. They're trying to set up a gank. he keeps hatching the tree every cooldown.
Yeah, and then the trees respawned, so now she's trapped.
Oh really?
Yep. Bottom lane, Windbounds does team up with Super KGE to grab a kill onto, or excuse me, teams up with Z-Freak to grab the kill onto Super KGE. So yeah, Andromeda's just kind of stuck in those trees, had to hatch it another path to get out of there. And one more. Now she might be in position to get a stun onto Magnus if he wades too close. Bubbles in the bottom lane is he's done pretty well now. he did take a couple early deaths, but now up to 259 gold per minute, getting close to being the top on his team. The path is now complete, as Andromeda's going to have to hide behind a tower or a tree a little bit, but might be able to get up there. Tormented Soul does spot out Magnus, and will they go for the dive here? Creeps are now inside of tower range, and with the they might go. Will they go? No, they're going to turn it around. Aluna's in some trouble. Comet Stun goes out onto Parasite. Aluna with a nice Emerald Lightning, and Parasite will go down. The Matrax being used Lava Surge should be able to kill Luna, though. Where's the Skyzo?
No, Skyzo definitely had him there. That was, I don't know what he was doing. Really.
Yeah, Skyzo let that one slip through the cracks as Luna got out in a position where she should not have been and got the kill onto Z-Freak. Middle lane, Wretched Hag in some trouble. The Kelp Field being applied, the Flash of Darkness, and she will break that and gets comboed down by Monkey King. Hasted Monkey King, as all Monkey Kings are 100% of the time. Doesn't it seem like they're all hasted? Always?
Yeah, definitely.
Always.
She actually skilled ultimate on level 6 as well, which is kind of unusual for Monkey Kings.
Yeah, a lot of times you say that to like level 8 or 9, don't you?
Yeah.
Interesting, interesting. Guess he likes the reduction on the cooldowns and, of course, the additional mobility afforded to him by that Nimbus Cloud.
Oh, there's a cooldown reduction? Wow. I'm so clueless. So clueless.
I've never played the hero myself, but passively reduces cooldowns by 0.5 seconds when Monkey King uses an ability. That's at level 1. I think it goes up to like 1.5 seconds at level 3. So every time you use another ability, it lowers the cooldowns on all your other abilities.
Does that include the extra abilities you get to use? Do you like get 2 procs out of one elusive dash? Like when you use it twice?
I don't know. Like I said, I've never played the hero. I'm one of these people that I just don't play newer heroes for the most part. The last time I played a real new hero was like Empath or something. Every once in a while I'll get stuck on them in AR or SD or something like that. I try to familiarize myself with them, but I've never played a whole lot of the new ones.
Yeah, pretty much the same for me. I don't play that much TMM anymore, so
yeah.
I don't really get the chance to try out new heroes.
Too focused on being an extremely dominant competitive team. No time for TMM. Silver coins, not even worth it.
Exact. Silver coins? This
Pharaoh in the bottom lane. Yeah, Kelpfield has gone down. Noobg in there trying to get the Monkey King combo going, and down goes Super KGE. So we were talking about Lions perhaps getting back into this. They're down 4,300 gold now and 5,300 experience. So they're falling behind once again.
Yeah, SG got some really good pickups going there for a while.
Yeah, Bubbles.
I don't know if it's just vision advantage or something, but Lions gets caught out of position too often right now.
I could agree with that. Wretched Hag maybe in some trouble. Facehug gonna come in. Monkey King, will he be able to get the combo done? No, not able to finish that off before the silence from the Facehug wears off.
He vaulted his rock instead of vaulting Hag.
So
that was awkward.
Wretched Hag gets away.
Yep.
What, a scarf? Is that what that face is?
No, he was wearing a scarf at DreamHack, so he's known as Scarf G to everyone who's there.
Oh, okay. Monkey King in some trouble. The wall going to be coming up, as well as the Wrath of the Pharaoh. Sender even in some trouble, as Wretched Hag will come in. Magma's trying to get some counter kills going, but not quite able to. Bubbles is there, picks up one with the Shell Surf. Not going to pour it into it, though. And so overall, Meraxis comes in with the portal key. Bubbles in some trouble. Lava Surge comes through, and Magnus might die as well. No, they're going to try to turn it around. What?
Wow.
Okay. So...
That looked like a super good team fight from Lions.
Yeah, Lions looked fantastic, and then everyone died. That was a fantastic Lava Surge back in from Magnus. The Kelp Field from Bubbles, keeping everybody in position, was absolutely fantastic. And unfortunately, Meraxis wasn't able to get the kill onto Magnus with that Matrax, and wasn't able to get the Bubbles either. Ended up trying to go for both, ended up missing both.
Yeah, there was a really awkward Pharaoh Mummies there as well. He trapped him and Meraxis in place for Magnus to stun him.
Yeah. Yeah, so unfortunately, Lions just not having the coordination that they need right now, and SG's just going to continue to compound their lead in the game, and Monkey King picking up a life tube now, going to be working toward that Nullstone, you think?
Oh, G-Gong face boots and Nullstone? I don't think so. He's probably going for something else.
Okay.
He never builds those items.
Wretched Hag going to be taking a fall here in the bottom lane as the Ice Imprisonment comes out to finish him up. And Wrath of the Pharaoh being used onto Bubbles. A great take cover on that comment. Agmas showing off his portal. He gets the Eruption and the Lava Surge on in there, trying to finish off the Aluna. And will he be able to? Bubbles is going to be able to escape for the time being, as Pharaoh's going to go down. The Face Hug being used in Andromeda going to drop as well. SG now up 10 kills, 11,000 experience, and 8,000 gold here at 16 minutes into the game. Looking dominant over Lions.
Yeah, that was some huge plays by Spindle Melons right there.
Yeah, that was a
Taking
really
cover
nice
stuff.
take cover. Yeah. I think, what happened with the Wrath of the Pharaoh and the Swamp? Did both those go off and the Wrath not hit?
Pharaoh, Wrath of the Pharaoh, Archer, and then Andromeda swapped them afterwards.
Interesting.
Yep.
So, yeah, Lions just falling apart a little bit right now. They need algae. Yolem is clearly the problem here now. Yolem has done just fine on Wretched Hag, 210 GPM. He's not doing great in terms of farm, but you can tell the coordination just is not there. This is not the Lions team that we've been seeing of the past few weeks. So we'll see if they're able to make this happen or not. Aluna in trouble, yeah. The Comet Sun going to come out, the Face Hug to finish her off, and Z-Freak will pick that kill up. Andromeda tried to save her buddy, but not quite able to, and now Andromeda's going to be in some trouble as the Shell Surf Song of the Sea, the Ice Imprisonment to break up that TP, and down goes both of the supports now for Lions. Top lane, Magnus might be in a little bit of trouble. Skyso in pretty deep. But we'll dive just a little bit deeper and should be out of harm's way for now. Does have the portal key available, as well as the Lava Surge. So what can Lions do at this point to really get back into this game? Is there anything?
No, I don't really think there's anything, but there's still the off chance that SG throws.
Okay. Top lane.
Yeah.
Skyzo in some trouble. The Bat Blast and the Sonar Scream has to be used. The Hasted Monkey King making his way out of there. As usual, Hasted. Gonna come back in onto Wretched Hag. Drops the Vault. Not quite able to finish it off, though. In comes the Shell Surf. The Song of the Sea and the auto attacks to finish him off. Savage 6 streak now for Swindlebones. Those 2 early deaths not keeping him down too bad. So he's picked up that portal key. He's got the power supply and the steam boots. Looking solid on Bubbles.
Definitely.
Oh! The tower goes down there. The Hell Cannon, of course, doing work.
4 heroes versus 1 Hell Cannon.
Z-Freak, Hell Cannon OP.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, well, the Parasite Hell Cannon does insane amounts of damage. So.
Yeah. For sure, for sure. And with that gold lead advantage, they're going to expand it up to nearly 14,000 gold. Lions, and they want to hang in this, see what they can do, work on these heroes, work on the strat, but it's just a scrim at this point. I would say maybe even go new, just try to figure it out, because at this point they're very, very far behind. There's another tower goes down in the middle lane. Skyzo gets credit for that one. He's banking 13,000 gold. Going to be able to finish up his Tablet of Command pretty soon here. If he doesn't get ganked as the Comet Stun as well as the Power Throw comes in. Aurora, Lava Surge is away, hits the Aluna. Will he be able to get out of there? And he uses the portal key to make his escape.
Yeah, SG has complete map control at the moment. They can form so far up in the lanes without dying. It's really a difficult position for Lions to be in.
Yeah. SG, great offensive warding, making sure that nothing is safe as Swindlemelons goes deep. He's inside of their base.
Deep. He's going to TP out.
Yeah, he's got to sell the Ring of the Teacher and TP out. It's on cooldown. A huge take cover. Utilizes the portal key, and the Shell Surf going to get in behind the well. Use the courier. Use the courier.
Come on.
Use the courier.
Yeah, they have Wrath of the Pharaoh up as well.
Why aren't they
using
using
actually
the...
thought they TP'd out.
Oh, there's the courier.
Here we go, here we go, here we go.
And they spot him.
They can see him.
Portal key. Portal key. Courier spots him
it.
again. Oh, the well! Super KGE puts an end to the great adventure.
Did you see if he had TP on cooldown or not? Because I actually didn't pay attention.
When he picked
I don't know
up,
why he was still there.
When he picked up the TP, it had a 30-second cooldown left. So it probably had
okay.
about 5 or 10 more seconds there at the end.
Yeah.
Raxus initiating onto Magnus in the middle lane. A huge pick off there. Utilizes that Quake, a couple axes, shells, or excuse me, the Sonar Scream, Bat Blast, and the red Power Throw. HoN Skin on the Aluna picks up the kill. So a couple nice pickoffs on some important players from SG.
Yeah, they might be able to get a single tower out of it.
And you know, every great adventure begins with a single step, and that step is this tower.
That's true.
So this is going to be the beginning of the Lions' comeback, because if they make this comeback, it'll be called Lions. Bubbles comes back in. He's going to drop the Shell Surf, Song of the Sea, as well as the Kelpfield onto Hag and Pharaoh. Pharaoh breaks his. Glacius comes in with a big glacial downpour. He's going to be turned around on, though, as Meraxis comes in with the Quake. Pharaoh in some trouble. Noob G in there trying to get some stuff done, but he's actually very low on HP, bottling up. Pharaoh is going to fall to the Shell Surf. Andromeda in a little bit of trouble now. Uses the Comet Stun onto Parasite, but the Leech to finish him off. Swindlemones is going to try to chase down, and he will find Meraxis. Uses the Song of the Sea, auto attacks as well. He's going to try to get himself dug in there. Uses the Shell Surf, and I don't know if Meraxis is going to be able to get out of there. Trying to S2 his way through, but no. Noob G comes back in, nice and high on life after the bottle charges, and down goes Meraxis. So this great adventure might be over before it even begins.
That fight actually started with Sea Freak sniping out the courier as well on the Legion side.
Oh, really? I didn't
even see if
that.
there was any item in it, but it died.
Leon Black says he killed something.
Really?
Yep.
I don't know what it was.
Yeah, I don't know either. But losing anything at this point is just adding insult to injury.
Definitely.
Bubbles, he killed Hag's Hellfire. Wait.
No,
Really?
there's no way Hag had an entire health tower.
I
Hag's only 200 GPM.
He killed a ward. Asking for confirmation in the chat. No, Riser's just trolling me. Man, I cannot speak right now. Krebson on Meraxis, of course, working on a Hellflower of his own. He's the top farmer on his team at 273 gold per minute. Aluna takes a very quick fall in the bottom lane as Z-Freak will pick up a heavy ballista, make his way out of there.
Yeah, Sea Freak has his Hellflower now, so he can pretty much solo anyone on the Legion team if he has his cooldowns ready.
Wow, Andromeda was in some trouble there. Still is going to die, but a great swap. And he's actually able to get the turnaround kill onto Swindlemelons. So, fantastic job. Wretched Hag in some trouble as the Lava Surge comes out from Magmus. She'll be dropping as well. Monkey King trying to initiate onto Meraxis. He does have the portal key available, and Meraxis will PK on out. Monkey King using the elusive dash, trying to follow, but not quite able to. He backs on up.
Yeah, the Hag died to a solo Magmus. I don't know how it happened, but it's something that generally never should happen at this point of the game. It's so easy to just blink away from him. He didn't even use the ultimate, so...
So, Monkey King did go for that Nullstone. Phase Boots Nullstone,
Yep.
something Noob G would
Surprise.
never ever seen that from Noob G before.
Well, I guess he's just trying it out in a scrim.
Aluna drops again in the bottom lane, Hellflower being applied, as well as the face hug from Parasite. Leech not even needed, though it was used. Glacius also got hands on that. Ascender lined it up with a great use of his Ice Imprisonment to keep her in place. Now, okay, I actually didn't see, but if Aluna is frozen and Parasite uses his face hug, does he get the buff from that? And is he immobilized?
You mean the damage reduction?
Yeah.
I don't think so. I think it's still classified as a debuff. I'm not sure.
I don't know either. There's so many weird things like that in this game that you're never gonna know unless you go try to find it out.
Yeah.
A few lines players going to be gearing up here. Invisible Monkey King is behind enemy lines, though. He's going to initiate. Down goes Aluna. Andromeda going to be short to follow as Bubbles gets initiated on. The Wrath of the Pharaoh comes in. A nice Lava Surge to clean up two players. A great Bat Blast hitting three. Magnus is going to fall, and Wretched Hag goes down as well. And Sender going to be able to activate the Glacial Downpour, trying to bring down the rest of the Lions team. Meraxis in some trouble. The Arcane Shield goes up, not protecting against anything for now. He's the last one up, and he does fall. Bubbles was in a little bit of trouble, but a nice take cover, and he's able to survive with that tower falling. Now a 29,000 gold lead and 27,000 experience lead for the SG team. Lions, they're not looking so hot.
Yeah, well, I'm impressed by the result, though. I would have given this game up a long time ago. They're still hanging in there, fighting.
For sure. Monkey King finished up as a shrunken head and grabs another haste rune as it... I seriously think there's an invisible 5th skill on Monkey King called Spawn Haste Tablet. Like, he just hits that every minute and 59 seconds and spawns a new haste rune because Monkey Kings are always hasted. Oh man, Magnus picks up a Steam Staff. Is he going to be working toward a Hellflower or a Spell Shards? Doesn't matter. GG well plays are called, and this game is going to be conceded. So congratulations to SG for taking that scrim. But Lions trying out their strategy, not quite going to work just yet. Guys, I'm going to go ahead and put this to a break real quick. We might have Sound Blaster coverage coming up right now. I know there are 2 matches starting real quick, so I'm going to investigate that. Mynuts, any shout-outs before we go to a quick break?
Yeah, shout-outs to my sponsors. Oh, am I allowed to on a Complexity Cast, by the way? I probably shouldn't. No shout-outs.
I haven't been told that you can't, so...
Well, shout-out to Race and Raid Cool then.
Alright.
For amazing stuff and stuff.
Alright, I should probably investigate that. Alright, well, Mynuts, we're going to go to a very quick break, and I will let you know, and the rest of everybody else know, what's going on in just a moment here. So don't go anywhere. This is coLcast. We got Scrims, possibly Sound Blaster Heroes League coming up next. Don't go anywhere. Be right back.